Hello. Here we are with Neverwinter Open Beta. This is part 1, where I thought we would take a little look at characters and classes and character creation. And I will follow up this with different gameplay from the different characters and classes. So as you can see, this builds off of Dungeons and Dragons, Neverwinter. This is a free-to-play MMORPG. I've played it for a little while, not much, and it looks pretty good actually, so far. And I'm looking forward to playing this. So let's jump right into the action with a new character. And I will be playing on Mind Flayer. And we are going to skip the intro. So here we are with the different classes. So let's start from the top. We got the half-orc. And here's the specialities for the half-orc. Critical hits do an additional 5% damage. Grant you +2 dexterity and either +2 constitution or +2 strength. You gain 10% bonus to run speed for 3 seconds when you enter combat. Alright. So this is the half-orc. Then we can look at the females too, actually. Female half-orc. I don't know if there's any difference here. I don't think so. No. And we got the humans. Female human. Increase your defense by 3%. +2 to any ability score. You gain an additional heroic feat point at levels 10, 15 and 20. Alright. Male human. Next we have the dwarf. Male dwarf. Female dwarf. Male dwarf. Female dwarf. Male dwarf. Female dwarf. You have increased resistance to knock and repel effects. +2 constitution, +2 strength or +2 wisdom. You have increased damage resistance to damage over time. So this means that not only do you have to choose what class you want to play, but you actually have to choose what race you want to be, since they have these ratios. For example, the dwarf +2 constitution and +2 strength or +2 wisdom, which means the dwarf would be good as, I would believe, a DPS or healer or caster if you want to go there. Whereas the half-orc has more or less just for DPS and tank, maybe. Well, let's go on to the elf. Female elf. Male elf. I can't rotate them. I don't know why. But this is a beta, so well, I guess the rotation of the character selection screen isn't anything important, but anyway. Racials. Increase your chance to critically strike by 1%. +2 dexterity, +2 intelligence or +2 wisdom. You have 10% resistance to effects that slow your movement. Effects that slows your movement. We got the half-elf. Female. Male. Female. Male. Racials. Grants +1 to non-class ability score. +2 constitution, +2 charisma or +2 wisdom. You are just naturally better at many facets of life, gaining +1% deflect, +1% critical severity and +1 gold find. Alright. We got the halfling. Female. And male. We have your small stature and quick movements grants 3% chance to deflect incoming attacks. +2 dexterity, +2 charisma, or +2 constitution. Your fearless nature increase your resistance to crowd control effects by 10%. Alright. And we have the Tiefling. Not Thiefling, as I thought from start, but Tiefling. Female, she's a belly dancer. Male, he's just a male. And we have, you deal an additional 5% damage to targets below half health. That's pretty good. +2 charisma, +2 constitution, or +2 intelligence. Whenever you are hit, you have a 10% chance to lower the power of the attacker by 5% for 5 seconds. Okay. And then we have something here that says coming soon. I can't click it, I can't view it, but it looks like some kind of a monk ish thing. So I'm just gonna pick some random here just for the creation part. We can actually take a quick look at everybody, starting with the half-orc. You get to choose your class. So we have the Trickster, the Trickster Rogue. I played this one. It's pretty funny actually. I could see myself playing this as a main, but since I like casters, I'm going to start off with that. But this is the character creation for now. So let's take a quick look here. So Rogue, Stealth, Bait and Switch. I'm just gonna go through these very quickly. If you want to read it more carefully, you can just pause the video. So this is Bait and Switch, Bloodbath, and Thievery. Actually, let's do this carefully, and let's do a good review of this character creation. So Bait and Switch. Jump backwards, dropping a decoy in your place. Any enemies that are near the decoy will attack it instead of you. Gain action points when the decoy is hit by an enemy. Stealth refills your stealth meter and does not remove you from stealth. Bloodbath. Flash around the battlefield, slashing into your foes so quickly that you cannot be targeted. Thievery. You can see and disarm traps, preventing you from taking damage or getting stuck. You can also collect artifacts to sell from special thievery objects. So this is the Rogue. Next we have the Devoted Cleric. Astral Change. Toggles between the enemy or ally version of your right-click power. Alright. Healing Word. Apply a regeneration effect to both you and your target. This power has 3 encounter charges, and recasting on an afflicted ally will extend the duration. Divinity. Now directly heals you and your target, as well as applying regeneration. In addition, it does not consume an encounter charge. Flame Strike. Raise a column of holy fire that knocks targets upwards and then splashes down in a wider area. Daily. It says daily there, so I would believe that you can use this once a day. I don't know if it's a real-time day or if it's a gameplay day. We will have to check that out. So Religion. You can interact with religious objects and collect artifacts to sell from them. The Cleric. Wizard. Magic Missile. Blast your enemy with arcane damage. The third cast strikes 3 times and adds a stack of arcane mastery. Chill Strike. Hurl a powerful icicle at your enemy, briefly stunning them and adding chill. Spell Mastery. The icicle now shatters on impact, also damaging those around your target. Only main target is stunned. Arcane Singularity. Call into existence a massive singularity. Alright. Arcana. You collect magic items to sell, and you can interact with arcane objects. These interactions often give you a bonus to combat skills. So far it kinda looks like every character or every class has some kind of well, sell bonus or item collection bonus, whatever you want to call it. Great Weapon Fighter. That's a pretty different name of a DPS class. It's not a warrior or anything, it's a great weapon fighter. Alright, sprint. Enhance your run speed, allowing you to rush targets or avoid attacks. While sprinting, you temporarily ignore speed reducing effects. Punishing charge. Rush forward, passing through enemies and striking them along the way. Avalanche of steel. Leap into the air and come down with a crushing force that leaves your enemies prone. Dungeoneering. You can detect secret doors and triggers, you can see traps and collect artifacts to sell. So the Great Weapon Fighter. Guardian Fighter. This is the tank. Guard. Block all incoming damage in front of you at the cost of your guard meter. Also negate control effects like daze or stun. Enforced threat. Forcefully taunt nearby foes, causing them to attack you. Recovers guard meter. Fighter's recovery. You steady yourself and gain vigor for the fight to come by temporarily healing for a large portion of the damage you deal. Dungeoneering, yeah. That was the same as the Great Weapon Fighter, yeah. And coming soon. Alright, so let's pick one here, just so we can go further. Let's pick the Great Weapon Fighter. No, let's pick the Guardian. Continue. And this is the interesting part. Now, this is where the Dungeons and Dragons really start to show its, well, its effect. You don't have any skill points to put out from the start. What you can do is that you can re-roll your scores, like throwing dices. And clicking this will randomly change the score, like so. And you can see these three are more visible than these three. And that's because this is this character's or this class' main attributes. So I can just keep going here until I find something I like. So I'm a tank, so I would probably go for Constitution, which give me health, stamina and vital force. So I would like to be this as high as possible. 16, 18, well, that's the highest so far. 17, 15, 16. So I believe 18 is the highest it will go. Yeah. So you simply just re-roll until you get the attributes that you like the most. I want Constitution to be as high as possible, and I know that 18 is the highest. So I'll just keep rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Right. Come on. There we are. So I will go for this as a tank. And continue. Appearance. So these are presets, as it says above. You can just choose anyone you like from the presets, or you can go to customize. I can hide the armor, and I'm buff, I'm big, yeah. Customize. Head shape. Natural. I don't know if this looks natural in any way, but whatever. Wide, full. Well, you can choose any of those. Hair. There's actually a lot of customization here, and I like it. I love games with good character customization. Eyes, eyebrows, facial hair, beard, yeah. Choose the color here. Complexion, cute. Cute, young, handsome, middle-aged, weathered, rough, worn, old, or elderly. You can pick tattoos. Different variety of tattoos here. Scars, if you want any scars. Face scaling. Now this is where it's getting fun. You can actually scale the face to your liking. I love this. Body shape. Let's zoom out. Big, or half orc heavy, or slim. And you can do the same with the body. You can customize it to your liking. Yeah. And when you are done with your character, you get to choose a starting location. Every location has its own background. I'm not going to go through these in any special way. And you get to choose, so I don't know what this is actually, some kind of protector or your background from where you're from and so on. I don't know if these do anything with your class, if you get any special ability or something, but I don't think so. I think it's just like in Guild Wars 2, you can just pick some kind of background of your character. And when you have done that, we go to the overview, and this is what I have chosen, and I get to choose a name. That's awesome. Awesome name. And then you just begin your adventure. So this was a little quick overview of the character creation in Neverwinter. Episode 1 of my Neverwinter review. I will be back with some gameplay in the next episode. So until then, goodbye.